The most luxurious things in life are not designer handbags, Rolex watches, and Fiji water, but these are distractions. But the most luxurious things in life are things that you cannot see with your own two eyes, but they are invisible and can only become unlocked from having financial security. You don't notice them until they quietly become part of your life. And in this video, I want to talk about 8 of these quiet luxuries that you will never notice until you have them. 1. Options. Many people live their lives taking whatever comes their way. They accept a job because they need an income. They settle for cheap housing because it fits their budget. And they chase extra income because they have no choice. When you don't have financial security in life, you have to take what you're given because you don't have a choice. But when you work on building financial security in your life, eventually you unlock the luxury of having options. You can choose from a set of options what you want because you have the financial means to do so. Having options gives you control over your life. It makes your life richer because you can choose from a set of options what is best for you instead of just taking what you're given. And that is a luxury that many people don't realize that they are missing out on. The second luxury is mental clarity. Money is one of the biggest causes of stress for people in this world. I mean, when you don't have money and you're drowning in debt, it is nearly impossible to focus or relax. You walk around with a clouded mind, wondering if you're going to make it to the next paycheck. When you're constantly waiting for the next paycheck to come in, it's impossible to relax because you're living your life in uncertainty. But when you create financial security in life, you unlock the luxury of having mental clarity. Financial stability allows you to see more clearly and focus more on tasks, goals, and personal growth. Having mental clarity makes it easier to function in this world. It allows you to not be this walking ball of stress and anxiety, wondering when your next paycheck is going to come in. And that is a luxury that many people will never experience. The third luxury is peace of mind. As I said, money is a big cause of stress for people. I mean, when you're living paycheck to paycheck, it's hard to ever feel peace in your life. You're constantly worried, stressed, and anxious about not making ends meet. The lack of money affects your emotional well-being and makes you constantly worried. But when you develop financial security in life, you unlock the luxury of having peace of mind. When you have money in the bank, you can sleep easy knowing that tomorrow will be okay. Money doesn't solve all your problems, but when money is no longer a day-to-day concern, you experience peace of mind. You have the comfort of knowing you are secure. And having peace of mind is a luxury that many people will never experience. And another component of having peace of mind is making sure that you are protected in this digital world as data breaches are becoming more and more common. I mean, recently, Bank of America announced a data breach that might have included sensitive information about names, addresses, date of birth, social security number, and account numbers. And what's disturbing about this is they didn't tell anyone this happened for months. Your personal data could have been exposed without you even knowing, which is why it's an important time to talk about Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura does all the hard work of keeping me safe online. Aura will identify data brokers who are selling my information and submit opt-out requests on my behalf so I get less spam. They also alert me when my data has been part of a data breach or leaked on the dark web, and give me fast fraud alerts if anyone tries to use that data to access my credit or bank accounts. Plus, they give me up to $5 million in identity theft insurance should the worst case scenario happen. And in addition, Aura has a VPN with over 100 virtual locations, which comes in handy when you're traveling to other countries. So stop leaving yourself vulnerable to data breaches and data brokers and click on the link in my description or go to aura.com/AustinWilliams or scan the QR code to get a 14-day free trial to test out this amazing tool and see if any of your data has been exposed. The fourth quiet luxury is the position of giving. I think in life, we all have moments when we're in the position of taking and when we're in the position of giving. I mean, most of my life, I have been in the position of taking because I wasn't making that much money. And I don't think that anybody enjoys being in the position of taking, where you're constantly asking for help because you can't do it on your own. Nobody wants to constantly be asking for help because it makes you feel like you're a burden on people and you're unable to make it on your own. But when you work on building financial security in your life, another quiet luxury that unlocks is being in the position of giving, where you can help people who are less fortunate. And when you give, you get more out of it. For example, if you pay for someone's groceries in the grocery line because you see they can't afford it, you might be out some money, but you have the feeling that you helped somebody, and that feeling is priceless. Unfortunately, many people are stuck in the position of taking, but being in a position of giving means that you are more fortunate and you no longer have to take. And that is a luxury that many people never get to experience. The fifth luxury is the position of FU. The position of FU is exactly what it sounds like. It's being able to tell people FU when needed. Because there are moments in life when you just need to speak your mind, but many people aren't in the position of saying F you to people due to the fear of consequences and navigate the world with their heads down. Most people hold back on expressing how they truly feel due to losing something that they rely on. But when you develop financial security, you unlock the luxury of being in the position of FU, being able to speak your mind without the fear of what others will think or do. In the position of FU doesn't mean being a jerk and burning bridge after bridge, but it means not taking shit from people when people overstep boundaries. You can put them in their place or stand your ground. And when you can do this, people often respect you more and listen to you more because they know that you are not desperate. And that is a luxury that comes from financial security. The next luxury is the ability to say no. To continue on this subject of telling people off, because many people don't have financial security in life, they have no choice but to say yes to everything and everyone. Yes to mean bosses, yes to extra work, and yes to toxic relationships. They have to say yes because they rely on these things in some way, whether it's for approval, income, or security. But another luxury that you unlock with financial security is the ability to say no. You can choose what to invest your time, energy, and resources in because you're not desperate. And the ability to say no is empowering. It allows you to focus on your own goals, well-being, and peace of mind. And that is a luxury that many people in this world don't even realize it exists because they've always had no choice but to say yes to everything and take whatever opportunities that they are given. 7, control over the unknown. One of the biggest challenges of life is that there are so many unknowns. Unknown job markets, economic downturns, or unforeseen life events. I mean, even right now, there are a lot of unknowns with the falling stock market, consumer confidence down, and new headlines every single day. And when you don't have the financial resources, these unknowns become a source of stress and anxiety because you don't have any control over them. But when you create financial security, you unlock the luxury of having control over the unknown. You're no longer at the mercy of uncertainty, but you have the resources and planning to weather out storms without panic. And control over the unknown isn't about eliminating all risks, but it's about having the resources to face them with more confidence. It's about having the financial security to weather out the storm. And that is a luxury that many people don't even realize exists. The 8th luxury is optimism. When you don't have that much money, it's hard to be optimistic about life. It's easy to view the world from this lens of fear, seeing it as chaotic, unfair, and out to get you. The constant worry about running out of money or facing unexpected crises clouds your perspective, making it hard to imagine a better world. When you're struggling financially, it's hard to look on the bright side of things because your fate feels out of your control. But the final luxury that financial security unlocks is optimism. You begin to approach life with confidence, knowing that you have the resources to handle whatever comes your way, and start feeling calmer. And the luxury of optimism isn't about being naive or ignoring all the chaos of the world, but it's about being able to look beyond the daily fear-mongering and have confidence that no matter what happens, things will be okay in the long term, because they usually are. And if you work on gaining financial security in life, instead of chasing all these superficial luxuries, quietly, these true luxuries will become part of your life. And you'll look around wondering why all these people are chasing all these things that do not matter. And with that, muchas gracias. Que tengan un buen día. Nos vemos, chicos.